There's been a lot of elevated stress and loneliness going on in the world today, and I've created this 10-minute meditation video as my way of helping you to relax and to stay grounded. So let's go ahead and begin. I'd like you to start by finding a comfortable and a quiet place to sit or lie down where you won't be bothered for about 10 or 15 minutes. Begin by bringing your attention to your breath. Notice the sensations of the air moving in and out of your nose or mouth. Notice your chest or belly rising and falling with each breath. As you focus on your breath, you may find that your mind begins to wander. If this happens, simply notice where your mind has gone and gently bring your attention back to your breath. You might also notice thoughts, emotions, or sensations arising in your mind, in your body. Just observe them without judgment, without trying to change them or push them away. If you find yourself getting lost in thought, gently bring your attention back to your breath and to the present moment. I'm going to let you meditate with me now on your own, quietly for about 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, you'll hear 3 bells letting you know that the meditation is over. So continue on your own now until you hear the bells. It's time to come on back now to open your eyes, continue to stay relaxed, come back to the here and now. Hi, today I'd like to speak to you about goals. What are your goals? Do you even have any goals? Less than 10% of society have goals. Now, when I say a goal, I'm not just talking about a dream, but a goal is something that has a deadline, it has something that you expect, that you work towards. But they say approximately 10%, or less than 10% of society have goals. Half of them, about 5% of society, have clear, defined goals. What do you want? When you're going to do it by? What do you need to get there? Do you need an education? Do you need people, places, things, to attain it? And when are you going to get it done? When are you going to start? And about half of them, so look at about 2.5%, actually get started on their goals and decide to, I'm going to do it. And they do it. And less than half of them, so we get basically about what, 1.5, 2%, that actually follow through to fruition. That's why so few people have goals. Why a lot of people say, well, it's the elite. It's only the super elite who have goals and that control everything. Why? Because they're the ones that have goals, define them, work on their goals, and follow through to the end. So that's the first thing. But probably most importantly is, what is your goal? What do you want? Oh, we all want something. I want a nicer car, a nicer house, a better this, a bigger that. We all want something bigger and better. But what do you truly want? What do you truly want inside? And I'm going to give you a little exercise so you can see that. And I'm going to actually do it for myself. So it'll help you to see how the process works. So I'm going to get myself, let's see. I have a desk that I can write on, so I get my marker. What do I want? I'm going to go with some of the basic things. Okay. I want a brand new vehicle. Okay. I guess I can really get into the kind of vehicles I want, but let's write this down as number one. Think, what's number one? What do you want? I'm going to put down a new truck. Okay. What else do I want? I want some land. I want 10 acres of land. What else do I want? I want to go on a vacation. I want to take a month in Europe. Okay, I want to travel. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. There's 3. What else do I want? 4. Oh gosh, I want to hit $2 million this year. Okay, $2 million income with the family, with the business. And 5, what do I want? Oh, this is getting tough. I want to expand our community right here in the business. I want to expand it to, let's say this year, 100,000 subscribers on video. Okay. So that's the list of my wants. Have you made your list? Before you proceed from this point, I want you to make your list, because you're going to need it. Now we have another list I want to make. Okay. So I have 5 items. So I'm going to make another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now forget about this list right now. And I want you to think about this. What don't you want? Write down, if there's things that you fear, if things that you're worried about happening, what don't you want? So number 1, I don't want to be sick. When I say sick, I don't want to come up with any kind of major thing, whether it be heart or, disease or anything. I don't want to be sick. I want to be, okay. I want to be the opposite of that. So number 2, okay. Most people, they don't want to be, or myself, I don't want to be broke. Don't want to be destitute. I don't want to be sad. Another big one with me, what don't I want? I don't want to be bored. I like to keep busy. I don't want to be bored. And what else? Let's see. I got sick. I got broke. I got sad. I got bored. What don't you want? Um, I'm having a hard time with the fifth one of what I want because I have so much that I do want. What don't I want? Well, we'll just go with four for right now for me. But if you have five, that's fine. So Raluca says, I don't want to buy her a perfume, but I do want to buy you perfumes, Raluca. Okay, so now this exercise, I should have told you the name of it is polar opposite. So now you have your list. Forget your initial list, okay? You have that on the side, but now you have your list of what you don't want. And right beside the list of what you don't want, write the list of what's the opposite. So the opposite of the don't want. Number one, I said I don't want to be sick. What's the opposite? Opposite of that? I want to be healthy. Okay, I am healthy. You got to keep on saying that. The subconscious mind doesn't understand future or past. It only lives in the now. I am healthy. So number two was broke. So what do you want? You don't want to be broke. What's the polar opposite? Wealthy. Okay, so wealthy. I am wealthy. Ooh, you see where we're going with this? Number three, I don't want to be sad. What do I want? I want to be happy. I'm on my way to that, right? Let's see, happy. I'm usually happy, but I want to be happy. What are things that can make me happy? Now you can see where the goals are going, okay? Number four, I don't want to be bored. What's the opposite of being bored? Being active. Active with interesting things, okay? Active with interesting things such as, one of the things I had before, travel. Traveling will keep you active, meeting with friends, doing things. This project I have outdoors, I'm actually in the process of building two boats. Didn't tell you that. Some of you knew I was building a 32-foot cabin cruiser, but in the winter it's covered up and I'm building a small 16-footer in the basement. Actually, garage. Basement would be hard to get it through a door. And garage has a big door. Okay, so now the goals that I have are being healthy, wealthy, happy, and active. Okay, so there's four. So my top were healthy, wealthy, happy, and active. Now compare that list with your initial one when I said, what do you want? I want a new truck. I want 10 acres of land. I want, what did I say? A month, a month in Europe, and $2 million. So look at what's really important, because the last list, the third list you came up with, is what's really important to you. The polar opposite, okay? Health, wealth, happiness, great relationships. Those things are important rather than I want this toy, I want this, food, this. But if they coincide with that, that's great. So in my case, I want to be healthy. Okay, that doesn't coincide with one of the other ones because I'm already healthy, okay? So I'm not trying to shoot for something that I don't have. So that's great. I'm keeping that on the top. I want to be healthy. I am healthy. Number two, the wealthy. Well, I said I want $2 million this year, so that's right in alignment. So there's another one of my goals. So wealth is a general one. Now I can specifically say I have $2 million from this year's, from whatever it is, from multiple sources of income. Number three, happiness. What makes you happy? Okay, so that's one I chose. What makes me happy? Well, traveling. I love traveling. I love public speaking. I love working with you folks. Okay, so maybe doing all this kind of thing, these kind of videos, traveling the world. All right, so again, now I can make my goals of travel, whether it be Europe or Asia or wherever it might be. Let's see. And number four was 1, 2, 3, 4, being active. Now, remember I spoke happy. Well, I could travel. Being active, I could travel. So I got two of them. So that helps you to line up. Your third list helps you to line up with which ones in the first list were really important to you after all. Once you have your goals, again, once you decide the topic, what it is you want, you need to define it. And now we'll get more into that later on and all the different steps of goal creation. But to start with, okay, since the new year's right here, what do you want? Create your goals. Which ones do you want to do? Do you want to work on health, wealth? Do you want to work on, but find out what you want, because once you're working towards something that you really want, and in list 3, we figured that out, you're going to stay with it. Because remember what I said, what some of the main reasons people don't get to be successful? Oh, they have a goal, but they haven't defined it. Okay, you need to have a goal, you have to define it. You have to work towards it, but ultimately you work towards it until you've attained it. Like a laser beam focus, you keep that crosshairs on the target and you'll eventually get the target. How long do you do it? You do it until you get it. If it's a goal of, I want to be healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm happy. Am I going to work on those just for a week and say, forget it, I'm going to be broke, sick, and miserable? No, you're going to keep on working on it until you get it, because it's important to you. These are the goals that truly mean something to you, rather than just the superficial goals of buying this, buying that, or doing this, okay? They're driving forces. So choose your goals, define them, be emotional about them, because whenever you have a goal, and the way you'll get it coming towards you is by imagining it. But the thing that makes it, I guess, the attraction, or attracts it the fastest, that gets it there quicker, is emotion. Get emotional about your goals. And if your goals don't create emotion, then either it's not what you really want, or it's not big enough. So if I had a goal of making $90,000 this year, I'd be like, yeah, I did that every year for the last 20 years. It's not emotional. A goal of 300,000, or whatever it is. What did I say? I wanted 2 million. But if, say, a goal of 300,000, yeah, that's a little exciting. But a goal of 2 million, okay, whether you attain it or not, what if you only get 1.5 million? That's still nice. Okay, so make your goals so big that they're exciting, that they create emotion, and they'll come to you a lot quicker. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the talk, and I hope you follow us as we continue to do more talks like this and more meditations like we did at the beginning of this. Go to the link below this video to learn more about what we're doing and some great things we have going on this year, some brand new things that are going to be really exciting, right in the description below this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.